Hello everyone, how you all doing? Welcome to another episode of our press where we talk about love, we talk about hope, where we talk about the real stuff. Just in detail, just wanted to entitle this one called Keeping It Real. And I think a lot of times in a lot of relationships we really don't do that. Doesn't mean that we don't want to be real. It just means that we are not really being who we say we are. We're not being truthful. I think for the dynamics of any relationship that you have to be real with that person. You have to allow them to understand where you're coming from and, what your intentions are. And so, you kind of go into the relationships not really understanding the dynamics of everything and realizing that your intentions really got to be real. And I think we've all been there. I've been there numerous times in a lot of my relationships. I think more than anything else, and I'm going to talk about from a man's perspective, and I'm going to talk about from a woman's perspective as well. And I think I'll be able to really hit home when it comes to a man perspective, not only because I'm a man, but because a lot of stuff I dealt with myself. So from a man's perspective, a man gets bored very easily. This is the reason why you will see a man take on more tasks than what he should, and majority of the time he's not able to complete it because he's not staying focused. And so in relationships, a man can become very complacent, he can become very distracted, and along with that, you have to keep that man interested. Now, it's not saying that you're not doing what you got to do on your part, woman. It just simply means that a man has to make sure that he is handling his business on his side as well. There's only so much that anybody can do when it comes to the relationship. So second, a man can allow himself to become overbearing with tasks within the relationship. And I think majority of the time we find ourselves doing that. And this is the reason why the grass always looks greener on the other side. It's not saying because the person we're with is not beautiful. It doesn't mean that they're not your everything. It just means that you've lost interest and you become bored. And this is the main reason why you have to keep a fresh fire in your relationship. You have to do things that you've never done before. Because this is your relationship. This is what you want. And more than anything else, you have to keep it real. If you don't keep it real, then it's not going to work out. Okay? When it comes to a woman, a woman does not require a lot. They just need your time, your attention, and your honesty. Those are the only three things they need. They need more than that, but those are like the main three things that they need. If you give them those three things, everything else will fall into place when it comes to a woman. Giving her your time, making sure that you segregate time for her, not getting so caught up in work, not getting so caught up in everything else when it comes to sports, whether it's church, whether it's your homeboys, your friends, your hobbies, whatever it is. You got to make sure that you have that time for them, and it doesn't take a lot, but you just got to be real with yourself. And as long as you're real with yourself and you're real with what you got, it will work out. So, I've been there numerous times where I've allowed myself to get caught up. I've done some things I'm not so happy about, but I've learned from it. And I think more than anything else is teaching me how to love again, trust again, hope again, but more than anything else, being patient. In your relationships, you got to be patient. You got to be patient with the person that you love. You got to be patient with them. The dynamics of the relationship simply means this: they're going to evolve. They're going to change. They're not going to be the same person that they were when you first met. Because everyone changes. Situations change. Job changes people. Stress changes people. We fell in love with the idea of what this person was or is. but this person is completely different than who they are now. So just being patient, understanding, and more than anything else, just keeping it real. So you all have a great weekend, great night, no matter where you're at. Remember, to keep it real, continue to press, and realize it's only a moment of your life. God is bigger than this moment, and you have to continue to press. All right? Y'all have a blessed day, blessed night, no matter where you're at. Have a good one.